Dark greetings, everyone. Hello, hello. Did you miss me? Oh, I am so out of it today. Busy ass work day, guys. Hi, Ryan. You're the first. Welcome in. Thank you for your daily sit, Patchy. Always appreciated. Hi, back and go. You got second, Alia. Thank you for your daily sit. Thank you for your daily sit, Wataku. Welcome in. Hi, Mel. How are you today? Thank you for your daily sip, Ryan. Thank you for your daily sip, Mel. Thank you for your daily sip, Lena. Thank you for your daily sip, first. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. The intro music makes you feel like some intense RPG. I tried to pick something relaxing. Yes, you did miss me. Wonderful. Hell yeah. We are having a wonderful chill day at the hot springs today. Just you and me relaxing in the hot water. I think I switched outfits without meaning to. Hi, Gray. Welcome in. How are you? Did I not activate my swimsuit? Okay, there we go. My hotkeys have been weird as heck lately. People happy, hell yeah. Some Dragon Age Warriors, yes. That's peak emotional moment in cutscene to climax of the game. I thought it was pretty relaxing. I do want to get custom music done for my intro though, at some point. I feel that'd be pretty fun to get on VGen. Have someone compose something dark and gothic perhaps. I actually have no idea how much it would cost to get custom music made. Let's see. Surely there's music and audio. Original BGM. Yeah, no vocals. There we go. Whoa, this person has done over 200 commissions apparently for music. Oh, it's actually not too bad. It's around $50. Say as awakening or something like that, maybe. I don't really know what vibe I would go for. I just know that it would be a mix of cozy and something dark and gothic and spooky to fit the theme. Another fun thing that I want to get somewhere down the line is a custom animated intro scene as well. And again, I would pick something that fits the vampire theme and that is most likely dark and purple and spooky. Ooh, speaking of dark and spooky, I've been working on the birthday event goals, like all the rewards for the milestones, and in the list, somewhere in the higher goals, there is a Hemcan reward in there. So, to motivate myself, I went and bought a ton of jewelry. Thank you for the 5 days, Kyrie. You're recovering. Thank you for the 5 days, Gray. Are you a W streamer? Yes, you are. Let's make that 365 days. Hell yeah. So, to get myself motivated for the headcam goal, I treated myself to a shit ton of jewelry today. Oh, welcome in, miss. Did you enjoy the teleport? It's been a while. Now, we've been here for not even 10 minutes, and you're already offering your neck to me. Smelling so tempting as usual, Mal. Thank you so much for your blood sacrifice, Mal. Always appreciate it. I did perfectly on my exam today. Hell yeah. Let's go, Kyrie. You should get some sleep, though. I cast daylight. Why would you do that to me? Hi, Nix. Welcome back. I have no idea how I'm still awake. I don't know. Sounds like you need a long, long nap so I can take a little nibble out of you. I just woke up. Prime time to offer. Yes, it is. Catzilla, welcome back. Nightmares, how are you today? Welcome back. Only 29% drained today. We gotta work on that. The sunlight won't get rid of me, bees. I'll be a bit annoyed, but it won't get rid of me. Thank you for your daily sip, Nikki. Welcome back. Oh, only 5% drain? That's so low. We can do better than that now, can't we? So today ended up being pretty busy at work. I did a lot of different reports that were due, and then I also worked on some stream stuff. Hi Parky, welcome in, how are you? I'm way, way, way more drained than that. Oh, are you, beast? Thank you for the 15 days, Maggie. Thank you for your daily sip, Miguel. Welcome back. Otaku, almost half trained. Are you still standing? I'm good. I hope you're well. I'm doing fantastic. I had a work from home day today. Worked on some stream stuff for my birthday event in December. And I treated myself to a ton of vampire jewelry. I really hope we hit the hand cam goal for the birthday event, because I want to wear all my nice new jewelry on stream, and we can probably do a fun either cookie decorating stream or Lego building, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe even just a hand cam where you guys can see me doing all the various triggers. I almost had enough for a bond redeem. Chip, would you do that to me? Would you steal my hair? My hair is full of secrets. I definitely need my hair on my head. Absolutely. How dare you? I'll get it back. And maybe when I get it back, I'll take a little bite out of your neck. So let me go through the list of like the cute jewelry I got. Honestly, everything I got is pretty vampire themed. Thank you for the head patties, Ghostwalker. How are you today? Welcome back. So I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different gothic themed rings, and then a matching set of necklace and earrings. and they're all either red garnet or red glass for the jewels. It's really pretty. And of course, everything is silver. How did I not see this redeem? Which one? The headpats? They've been there for a while. At least 2 months, I think. Hi, Ed. Thank you for the 3 days. How are you? I'm doing good. I hope you're even better. Yes, I'm doing so good. Getting more and more excited for the holidays, for my birthday event in December, for Christmas with my family, and for all the cute stuff I just got myself. Hopefully it arrives quickly. I didn't really see how long the shipping would take, but if I'm lucky, maybe Friday or Monday my stuff will be here. And I might take some pictures with the jewelry. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go show you guys on Twitter in advance, or if I want to save the jewelry reveal for whenever we hit the hand cam goal. Thank you so much for your daily sip, Eddie. Welcome back. How are you doing? The shipping for everything is so slow lately. Only my Elgato stuff arrived, but since I've been busy, I haven't set anything up yet. And the 3DO, I just got a tracking code for it, and USPS says that they got the shipment notice. They don't even have the package on hand yet, so who knows how long it'll take. I think my favorite package that I'm waiting on is really the jewelry though, because I got this really big statement cocktail ring, and it's basically a giant oval red glass gem, and it's encased in a silver ring setting, and I find that it's really pretty. It reminds me a lot of Carmilla in what's it called? It reminds me a lot of Carmilla in Castlevania. Okay, let me show you the ring. I'm really excited for it. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh, come on. Maybe it'll take longer. Maybe it'll take longer to ship, because I just noticed the jewelry company is actually in the UK, so I'm not too sure how long it's gonna take. The link is being really stubborn and not copy pasting. Okay, so I'll just give you a little sneak peek of what I got. It's so cute. Honestly, I feel that most of my jewelry is silver, because since I'm Vietnamese, my skin has a very subtle yellow undertone to it, and this is personal preference, but I think that when I wear yellow gold, I just look extra yellow. I don't know. I think silver suits me better. It's so vampy and pretty. And most of the reviews for it are really good, so I'm hoping it's a wonderful ring and it fits nicely. I'm more or less guessing my ring sizes, because my fingers are pretty small, and if I remember correctly, depending on the finger, my ring size goes from, I think, size 2.5 for my pinky all the way to size 6.5 for my index and thumb. I don't think my fingers reach size 7. I think last time I bought size 7 it was too big. So I got a mix of sizes, and hopefully I get a nice array of rings to show you guys for the hand cam. Thank you for your daily sip, Chaotic. Welcome back. Your index is my pinky. Hi, Kimo. How are you? Let me give you a shout out. I don't think I'm following you on Twitch. Let me fix that. I think I just followed you on Twitter. There we go. Yeah, I have really small hands. You're doing good? That's wonderful. Your pinkies and no way. I can't even find pinky rings for me because they're so fucking small. And my ring finger is somewhere between a 3.5 and a 4. So I usually get a 4 for my ring finger. And then middle finger, I'm pretty sure it's a 5. And index and thumb, I'm absolutely guessing, because all the rings I got for those I bought at random places. Like I think I got one at a Christmas market when I visited my family in a different state. I'm just such a loot goblin. I love shopping for random jewelry, especially rings. Ring finger is an 11 or 12. I think that would not fit me at all. That's crazy. Yes, I am a small vampire with tiny hands. Most of the rings I got in this haul are very gothic. They're very dark and spooky. One of them is literally kind of like the window frames that I would see in an old gothic castle. And it's just really delicate and pretty. Basically, it's how the arches of gothic windows would look, and it wraps all around my finger. Thank you for the 7 days, Morky. 7 in a row, hell yeah. Love gothic jewelry, me too. I'm just a vampire IRL. Thank you for your daily sip, Morky. Flying buttresses? What's a buttress? I've seen the word before, but I have no idea what it is. Buttress meaning a projecting support of stone or brick built against the wall. Let me see pictures, maybe that'll help me. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like that. I help anytime, hell yeah. Thank you for your daily sip, please. It's the arches next to the wall that support it. Yeah, it's very similar to that. So I basically have that with a bit of extra gothic flair as a ring. Heyo, Viz. And I got another ring that is kind of fleur de lis all around my finger. I have no idea how to say that in English. I only know the French word for that. What is that flower called? Oh, it's the same. I think it's the same name in English. Thank you for the 7 days, Chaotic. So yeah, I got that other fleur de lis ring. It's very cute. And then another one that is very similar with a tiny red gemstones. Oh, what languages do you speak? I am fluent in English, French, and I'm very okay in Vietnamese and Japanese. I'm a little embarrassed speaking Vietnamese and Japanese because you can tell I'm not like super comfortable with it, especially when it comes to speaking more politely. If it's speaking more casually, I don't really mind speaking Vietnamese and Japanese. But if I had to speak to someone older and be respectful, I'm like, oh shit, I need to lock in. And I definitely don't know like super complicated words and shit in Vietnamese and Japanese. It's very like bare bones basic. I do want to get better at Vietnamese and Japanese, so I want to go back to Vietnam to visit family. I think last time I went to Vietnam was in 2015. So I feel that tons of my cousins, they have changed so much. Especially some of my cousins, when I last visited, they had kids that were around, I'd say 9 to 13, and now they're fully grown. It's gonna be so weird when I see them again. What languages do you speak? But yeah, I'm most comfy in English and French. I mostly learned French from my family and Vietnamese as well. And in university, I took a couple of Spanish classes, because why not? Wow, you're multilingual too, that's so cool. I just find it so hard to learn more Vietnamese and Japanese because all those language apps are too basic. My level is way more advanced than that, so I feel that I have to go through tons of really boring lessons before getting to a level of Vietnamese or Japanese that would actually help me out in the app, and I don't have time for that. Never took Spanish, but you were TA for it. That is insane. I'm scared of kanji. It is a little spooky. To be honest, I can probably write about 200 kanji, but if you ask me to read, I'm probably around 300 to 400 kanji. Because nowadays you can just type on your smartphone what do you want to say, and as long as I recognize the kanji, it's fine, right? Rasulan, welcome in! How are you doing? And honestly, when I went to Japan, it was mostly fine for me to read because there's a lot of context clues that I use to figure out what kanji are supposed to mean. The only time where I'm thoroughly fucked reading anything in Japan is when it's those very old Japanese menus and it's just kanji after kanji, and I'm like, I have absolutely no idea what this menu item is. But most normal foods I'm super comfy with, and having daily basic conversations for Vietnamese and Japanese, I'm fine with it. I'm doing good, just a bit EP. Me too. I'm doing good. I did some work from home today. I worked on some stream stuff, did some shopping, and now I'm just relaxing with you guys. That's still impressive, you're just built different. I honestly really wish that Vietnam still used Chinese characters for writing, because I feel that my parents would have pushed harder for me to learn how to read and write in Vietnamese, and that would have helped me a lot for Japanese kanji. But since the writing system in Vietnam has been westernized, my parents didn't really push me to learn the ancient Vietnamese writing, because now that the modern Vietnamese writing is just Romanized letters, I can kind of write stuff just by guessing, you know? It's close enough. Super productive day, yeah. I'm mostly excited to get all my packages. But I know stuff is delayed now because everyone's doing shopping for Christmas and getting all those early Black Friday deals. I love your voice, it's so pretty. You're so sweet. I try to get some relaxing, cozy vibes in stream. It was honestly super hard shopping for jewelry today because I'm quite picky with my jewelry stuff, and I want stuff that is I guess cohesive with my wardrobe. And all my wardrobe is very dark, very vampy. Some corporal goth stuff because, living the 9 to 5 life. And I want to be able to wear my jewelry interchangeably and kind of mix and match stuff to get different looks. So I think I browsed through 5 different jewelry companies just to see what kind of stuff they had. And of course, I'm the type of person who has to read tons of reviews to make sure that the jewelry is good quality. Because the amount of times that I buy something online and the jewelry quality is absolutely abysmal, it's insane. And that's why in the past I've always tried to shop around at random stores, because at least in person you can kind of see the quality of the metal and make your own judgment if it's the type of ring that will turn your fingers green or not. Pretty much most of my rings are just silver, and my high school rings, I got a pair. It was a cute stack. I didn't get those really bulky high school rings because my style is very feminine and I didn't think that a super bulky grad ring would suit my hands. I got a set of 2. One of them is a band with half of it being covered in gems and the other half just a plain band. And the second band is a gold band with engraving on it, which is really cute. When it ends up being bad quality, it's really depressing. It is. I always try to judge jewelry by the weight of the metal, because most of the time really cheap jewelry feels so light. You can tell the material is bad quality when it's too light. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Razalon. You're now my sweet juice box. I think after that super big, vampy red ring I got, my second favorite one is actually an ornamental silver ring. It has really pretty filigree, and from what I can see, it's kind of a medium build. It's not too thick and it's not too thin either, so I have a feeling that it's going to fit my hand really nicely. I hope I taste like orange juice. Maybe you do. You smell a bit citrusy. I'm low-key super obsessed with this jewelry company because all of their jewelry photos the models have these super long blood red nails. It's just so vampy and dark. I'm obsessed. So you guys know I got my nails done in October, right before my Halloween party, right? I have no idea how, but I managed to crack the tip of one of my nails almost in half, and I had to glue it back with Gorilla Glue. So I am praying that it survives another couple weeks until I get my nails done again for Thanksgiving. It seems to be holding on pretty well. I swear, whenever anything is broken, I just grab my Gorilla Glue and pray for the best. I don't know if you guys have experienced the same thing, but my cats are absolute menaces. And especially my Bengal cat, she really likes jumping on my desk and jumping on every single surface that's just a little bit elevated. So the dining room table, the kitchen counters, bathroom counters. She'll even sit on top of the toilet seat when the lid is down. She just wants to get all up in your business. So it's happened multiple times that she's managed to knock things over and break random shit in the house. Welcome. Thank you so much and follow out weekend. You are now my sweet juice box. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Truman Dark. You are now my sweet juice box. So yeah, you guys, if you ever wanted to get a Bengal cat, be prepared. They are an absolute menace, a danger to society. They will get all up in your business. They always want to know what you're doing. They will demand to play all day. And they will accidentally break multiple housing decor items. So I got some really cool shit for my spooky gothic corner in the house on the dining room table. I love when people follow Saya and Saya does a welcome. Yeah, I love it too. Doing the left to right welcome. So I got quite a few very dark, spooky, decorative items for my dining room table. It's where I have my vampire themed library section and art section as well. Thank you for the alert, press 1. I hope you had some good sleep. And I'm also streaming tomorrow at 10 p.m. EST if you'd like to join again. So I invested in a really nice dining room table that is 100% made of wood, so it is heavy as fuck, and it is also collapsible, and it's a pair with my coffee table. So the coffee table is actually storage for extra slabs of wood to expand the dining room table. And I can host really nice dinner parties for my friends like that. And when I don't have anyone visiting the apartment, I just fully collapse the table and have it resting against the wall. And I have my collection of vampire books resting on it most of the time. So to fit with the vampy theme, I have some bookends that are 2 bats. And they're really dark, really spooky, super fun. Hi, Riley. There is my first favorite vampire. I was wondering where you were. You're in the hot tub. Yes. You know me. I love being warm. I'm secretly a cat. So I got those really fancy bookends. I'm not really sure what the material is, but they're decently heavy. Thank you so much for the follow, OG Soup Lover. You're now my sweet juice box. Nyan. I'm a nyantar. Yeah. Yeah. So cute. Even though you're cold-blooded, quite literally, makes sense that you like warm things, just like how a snake likes a heat lamp. Yeah, exactly. I just love staying warm. So those bookends I got are really fancy, pretty hefty. It kind of feels like they're made of ceramic almost. Meowdy. I'm not sure if they're made of ceramic, but the materials feels very similar, and they have a matte finish to them. So they are matte black bat bookends, and I just squeeze all my books in between the two of them, and everything was going great until my cat was being an actual fucking menace, and she somehow got the zoomies and propelled herself so hard on her jump onto the dining room table that she managed to break the wing off of one of the bats. And of course I was like super pissed. I was like, girl, you can literally see all the furniture, and I'm very certain that as a cat you are graceful enough to avoid things. So why the heck are you jumping right onto my house decor? NTX, welcome back. How are you today? So of course, after she broke the bat wing off my bookend, she gave me the most innocent look. You know when Puss in Boots in Shrek does the kitty cat eyes? She gave me that look. She was like, Mother, I'm such a good cat. I would never do anything naughty. Why are you looking at me like that? So, of course, I had to get my trusty Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue is truly my best fucking friend. Best glue for cosplay, best glue for fixing all the random house decor my cat has broken, and best glue to fix my half-broken nail apparently, because I glued it back yesterday and it's felt perfect for the past 48 hours. So I'm really hoping that my nail will stay intact. Hi Nuggy, welcome in. Thank you for the 3 days, Riley. Let's go. Thank you for your daily sip, Evan. Welcome back. Oh, we have a full care package from Evan. Right, let me stretch. I'm kind of curious if the mic has high enough gain for y'all to actually hear my back cracking. Because since I'm cracking right now and the feedback is like half a second later, I honestly can't really tell if the cracking is loud enough to be heard on stream. Thank you for your daily sip, Nuggy. Alright, let me do some hydrate. Got my bottle of water right here. Alright, so other stuff that my cat has broken. Again, on the dining room table, I have a lot of shit on there. It's really my spooky gothic decoration corner. I have a bone candelabra that's really cute, and that one, luckily, she hasn't knocked over yet, and I'm hoping she won't because it's pretty heavy. Thank you for the head patties, Nuggy. The candelabra has survived her tornado zoomies, but my bone photo frame has not. I think it's made of the same weird ceramic substance that my bad bookends is made of. It just has a different finish. The finish on the photo frame is this metallic silver gunmetal color almost, and it's really cool. Luckily, when my cat knocked it over, it only snapped the frame in 2 spots, and the glass protecting the picture was still intact. So I managed to glue it back together, and I think for that one I did something really cursed. I had to use a mix of hot glue and Gorilla Glue, because doing one or the other was actually not enough to hold the photo frame back in place. She really snapped that thing in half for good. It snapped at the 2 opposing diagonal corners, and I think the weird tension at those points made the glue really hard to stick to itself. But I managed to fix it. Are you a vampire or cat today? I'm a nyanpar for 10 minutes. I do enjoy the cat ears though, it's one of my favorites. I feel very cute and fluffy. I kind of want to look for a cattail asset as well. I don't know if I want a super fluffy tail or something in between. I'd like to think that if I was a cat, I would be a sleek black cat with a slight purple hint to my fur. Can we pat the nyanpire, of course? You know there's a head pat redeem. Definitely my 2 favorite redeems are the cat ears and the head pats. They're so cute. Petting the nyanpire. Yeah. 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 Oh, and you know how my Bengal broke the bad bookends and my photo frame? There are some things she broke that were just not repairable. A couple years ago, I got these really cool 3D printed little horns that I could attach to my gaming headset, and it was so adorable. Somehow my cat, while I was at work, knocked over my headset and snapped one of the horns in half. Thank you so much for the follow, Sorenido. You are now my sweet juice box. Say 안녕하세요. Yeah. Temporarily a nyanpire. I've been practicing rolling my R's to try and purr like a cat. Cryptum, good evening, welcome back. How are you? Let's see if I can do it. I'm still practicing, it's so hard. It's actually one of the warm-up exercises that my singing coach has been doing with me every once in a while. Starting with an R roll and then opening your mouth to an ah to warm up and going through scales like that. Thank you for your daily sip, Lemon. Welcome back. Apparently rolling your R's really helps relax your tongue and your throat for singing. But I feel I'm not super good at rolling my R's. Definitely something I'm still practicing. Let's see, let me grab some tappies. My desk is such a mess, guys. Okay, practicing because that purring sounded really relaxing. Maybe I'll do more purring for Nyantar. It is a very calming sound though. It still amazes me how loud cat purrs can get. Especially my brown tabby, Vitani, she is a purr machine. Anytime I have friends visiting, they will sit on the couch with me and she immediately just like goes in and sits on their lap and starts purring. And it sounds like the loudest motor you've ever heard. It's hard to picture that a tiny little 15-pound cat makes such a loud purring noise. What's the temperature on the hot tub? I don't know. Let me see. What are good hot tubs? The temp is probably around 100 to 105. That's how hot I like my water. Gods, I really miss the hot springs in Japan. I'm so sad that the theme bathhouse that was in Tokyo last time I went in 2015 closed down. I think because of COVID they didn't survive. But it was a really big, popular public baths that was Edo themed. So you would have a really beautiful background for all the outdoor baths and for the indoors decorations as well at the food court. And you could rent out kimono for the day, and it was themed like the town center in the Edo period. Thank you for your daily sip, Zoe. Welcome back. How are you? Let me search when they close exactly. Edo themed hot springs, Tokyo. Is it still open? Oh, it is closed. Yeah, so it was a Oedo Onsen Monogatari, and it was really nice. They had entertainment, they had really nice indoor decor. I peeped at Twitter and almost spit my water out. Oops. My bad. Do you need extra water to cool down? Maybe the hot springs isn't the greatest place for you to be. It's sad how many places here didn't survive COVID, yeah. It was my favorite hot springs because it was in Tokyo and the food was really good and the scenery was really, really cozy and wonderful. I might, yes, get a nice sip of water. But to be honest, I don't know if they even would have let me in when I went back to Japan this autumn, because now I'm very, very tattooed. I wish I could stay longer, but not feeling 100%. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lemon. Feel better soon, and I hope you feel better for tomorrow. I'm also streaming at 10 p.m. EST tomorrow. Let me give you some goodnight kisses. There you go. Have a good night, Lemon. Hope you feel better soon, and I'll see you tomorrow. I had to do some research before I went to Japan in September with my parents, because the last time I went I was very much not tattooed, and this time my full back was tattooed and my ribs. Hi Clank, welcome back. Thank you for your daily sip. How are you today? And I actually planned my onsen trip, I think 2 months in advance, because I wanted to send them an email just to get written confirmation that having tattoos would be okay. Fine, thank you, that's great to hear. Thank you so much for the follow, Norplays. You're now my sweet juice box. So for emailing the onsen in Hakone, it was a bit of a hassle because of the time difference, and they would answer me really, really late at night because it would be morning for Japan, right? But they did confirm the place I went to that tattoos would be okay, and that if I didn't feel comfortable, they also had a room with a private bath. And I ended up taking the room with a private bath just because I wanted to see what was the difference. And honestly, I'm glad that I booked the room with a private bath because it was so nice and peaceful, and the facilities were more modern in the private bath. So I had the nicer tub and it was all for me. Really cozy. Their outdoor baths at the ryokan I went to were really, really gorgeous, but since it was the end of September, there were still a lot of bugs and mosquitoes, and I went to the outdoors bath with my mom and she killed at least 3 or 4 mosquitoes that were trying to bite me. It was crazy. I'm gonna head out for sleeps. Have a good night, cute vampire. Or just normal vampire now. Have a good night, Haku. Sleep well. I hope you'll drop by tomorrow as well. So for the outdoor baths, my mom and I survived a good, I'd say 15 to 20 minutes before we got too annoyed with the mosquitoes. So we just dried off, went back in, and we went to the indoors baths instead. So I had a chance to try all 3 different baths they had at the ryokan, and it was a really, really great time. I really do want to go back to a ryokan next time I visit Japan, because the food was amazing. I think we paid around 400 per person, and that included the stay for the night, the rental of the yukata. It included I think it was an 8-course dinner of traditional Japanese food and a full Japanese style breakfast in the morning. So a little on the expensive side, but the food quality was amazing. I don't think that it's great for picky it's a set meal where the courses come out as is, and they can only accommodate a little bit if you have allergies, but they won't be able to make a completely different dish for you. Thank you for your daily sip, Asriel. Welcome back. How are you today? So definitely if you're a picky eater, ryokan might be a little difficult because they don't really swap out dishes, but certain places do offer a Western style breakfast. So if you are a bit of a picky eater, maybe a Western breakfast would be a good compromise. But you know me, I love my Japanese food. So of course, for breakfast, I chose a Japanese option. And for the dinner, my god guys, I feel that I eat quite a lot, but even for me, the portion for dinner was huge. I felt that by the 5th or 6th course, I was pretty much full, and I was being greedy and eating more in the last couple of courses because everything was so good. Thank you for your daily sip, Nicole. Welcome back. How are you? Thank you for your daily sip, Crack-a-lack-attack. Welcome back. I got a decent workout in today. That's great, Evan. What exercises did you do? Today was a pretty chill day for me besides from work and working on the stream stuff. I gotta get back into the gym soon. All good here. That's great to hear, Nicole. Thank you for your daily sip, Jessie. Welcome back. How are you? I feel that it's been almost 6 weeks. I think it's been 6 weeks since I've been in Japan. And I already miss it so much. The food is to die for. Main lift was deadlifts, but also did some bent over rows, some curls, and some straight arm pull downs. Hell yeah. $295, that's crazy. My best for deadlifts was 170, and I did 4 sets of 4. But those days are long past me. Right now I'm doing mostly between 100 to, let's say, 135 for deadlifts. And I'm not really pushing for PRs or anything, I'm just vibing. I still feel it's a pretty respectable weight considering I'm only 110 pounds. It was crazy when I was doing the 170 deadlifts though, because at that point, I'm pretty sure my weight was closer to 105. Can't wait for my next max week. Yeah, I don't do PRs anymore. I don't try to push myself that hard because I'm super tired from my 9-to-5 job. I'm basically just doing very chill training, mostly free weights, and for my cardio it's mostly long walks that I do. But now that the weather has gone to shit, I don't know how often I'll be able to walk. Because if it's just cold, I don't really mind walking outside. I can bundle up. But if there's a shit ton of snow everywhere, I don't want to go out. It just feels so muddy with too much snow. Squats on Monday, hang cleans on Tuesday, Wednesday deadlift, Thursday bench. Nice. Every 9 weeks is a max week. That's not too bad. Every 9 weeks is like a decent amount of time in between. I up 5 pounds. That's valid. I do 5 pounds for my shoulder exercises because I have teeny tiny shoulders. My favorite thing to train is definitely legs, though, more specifically glutes. That has always been my best workout day, my highest PRs, and it's just fun, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do for the thick cake. It's the same schedule we had back in the weight training class I took in high school. Nice. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Diego. You are now my sweet juice box. For me, I used to go really hard in the gym. Back in university, I had a 6-day split, and it was lower, upper, lower, upper. And it was long ass workouts, guys. Usually 1 hour in the gym, 6 days a week, and then the 7th day would be a rest day. And honestly, I never really did cardio. I got my cardio from walking from class to class. If I had one complaint about my 9 to 5 is that we don't have standing desks. At my other job they had some, and it was really nice to be able to swap between sitting and standing during the day, and it wouldn't be too tiring for you. Lower, upper, low, up. So basically you done an uppercut combo for new players, yeah. Yeah, basically. To be honest, I only ever trained upper body because I didn't want to look unbalanced, but I really hate training upper body. It's so boring to me. And you can tell that I never really focused on upper body because my max bench was like 85. But hey, it was improvement because when I started training, I could only lift the barbell with no extra plates. Chest day, best day, easy, no way. Chest day is worst day. Booty problems, yeah. My best workouts were my booty workouts, and they still are. I'm honestly just trying to be as strong and fit as I can for my future endeavors, yeah. Very important to stay fit. I feel that fitness is one of the biggest indicators of how good your quality of life will be when you're older. Because at the end of the day, if you're so unfit that you're having trouble sitting and standing back up, it will be very hard for you as an elderly person to avoid injuries. Workout ASMR when? I can probably try when I move to a different apartment, because my roomies and I are looking to move to a bigger place, and hopefully I can get either a bigger room or a separate room altogether for my streaming setup. And then for special streams, I would definitely be able to do workouts, and I feel that'd be pretty fun. A little bit of cozy workout ASMR. When I get out of college, I plan to go into law enforcement. Oh, nice. A lot of my family are in law enforcement as well. Then what you thought about a person with mindset like me? I like to be fat because I like to eat and enjoy it. It's good to enjoy food, but you also have to take care of your body. You gotta make sure to maintain muscle mass and maintain your flexibility. Muscle mass and flexibility are such huge indicators of how injury prone you are as you get older. I was reading up on a few studies, and I think this study is one of the older ones, but they did a study examining general lower body flexibility and longevity, and your ability to stand back up unassisted, so without putting your hands on the floor or holding on to an object, how easily you can stand back up on your own from your legs being crisscrossed, the better odds you have of having good longevity. Because to be able to do that, you need good muscle mass and flexibility. I like the law enforcement path. I want to put my life on the line for the sake of other people. That is very different from my personality type, but I very much respect the people who are able to do that. I'm just a soft girly. Hi, Ethereal, welcome back. You wanted me to call you Kate, right? I remembered from last time. Hi, Billy. Thank you for your daily sip. I'm not mentally stable for Leo. I feel that I'm very Slytherin coded, very ambitious, very... I'm very careful and detail oriented with what I do, and self-preservation is very high for me. I probably would crack under pressure if I was in a situation. For me, I feel I do well under pressure. It's just that my self-preservation is very high up there. That's crazy, Evan. Very Gryffindor coded. I'm just a Slytherin girly. Your local vampire queen. That's valid, Billy. For me, that's my reaction as well, because I am a small vampire. Teeny tiny. Let me know in chat which trigger you'd like. I tend to think other people are better people than myself. I don't feel that that's true though. I feel that it's so important to keep in your mind that everyone is just another human and everyone is valuable. I'm 6'4", but would still act like that. Nah, for me, respect comes from inside. The most important thing for respect, in my opinion, is respecting yourself. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Lost Puppy Defense. You're now my sweet juice box. Thank you so much for your daily sip, Yubi. Welcome back. Using a pen as a weapon. I think you've watched too much Rapunzel, too much Tangled. Hi puppy, welcome in. respect the people around me give me feels undeserved? No, I don't think so. I feel that if you give off the vibe that makes people want to respect you, I do feel it's deserved. But for me, respect is very much about respecting yourself. And personally, I choose to respect myself by not allowing other people to treat me in ways that I don't want to be treated. So basically, anytime anyone gives underhanded comments or undermines me or is two-faced, anything like that, I just stop responding to them because I know that I don't deserve that type of treatment. Say, I guess what? What? You want me to hydrate? Let me have a sip of water. You're so darn. Is the singing bowl putting you to sleep? I want to test who I think I am. You mean like personality tests? Sounds like a heavenly elevator ding chime. Just any emergency will do. I want to see how I react. That's crazy. Thank you for your daily sip, Zero. Welcome back. How are you today? For me, honestly, I'm at the point in my life where I don't feel the need to be tested all the time. I'm here to vibe. I'm perfectly content with how things are going. And I feel that I'm in a mindset where I just want to take things easy and be comfortable being myself and just enjoying being with my friends and family. I want to redeem the daily sip again. You'll have to wait until tomorrow's stream. It's one daily sip per day. That's why it's called the daily sip, silly. But yeah, I've been really into stuff like journaling and meditation and just general glow up advice. I just watch a lot of those like self-improvement videos while I'm working from home and stuff. And I've noticed that in general, it's all about accepting yourself and feeling that you are. Oh, I don't have a donate link set up quite yet, Billy. I do have a throne though. So for now it is on throne. I'm setting up some things for the birthday event, so eventually there will be a separate donate link, but for now it was through Throne. But yeah, It's really about recognizing your own worth and not letting other people's actions affect you too much. Because at the end of the day, you can't control how other people act or react to things that happen in your life. All you can do is control your own reactions and your own actions. I didn't assume you like gothic style clothing. I'm a vampire. My entire wardrobe is goth. And I listen to goth bands. I listen to metal, metalcore, progressive metal, new metal, emo bands, Japanese rock, anything alternative really. Maybe a vampire likes Versace and Starbucks. For brands, I'm more of an Hermes girly, and I'd say Hermes and Dior are my two favorites. Do you like Metallica? Oh, they're okay. I wouldn't listen to them, but they're not some of my, like, playlist go-to bands, you know? I'm more of a Lorna Shore, Ginger, what else? Sleep Token, Lacuna Coil. I'm not goth, but I listen to hell metal, heavy metal, yeah. I'm so sad that it's twice now that I get notified way too late that Lorna Shore is touring and they have a show near me. I missed out on tickets twice, guys. And it was so funny. My coworker was talking about how he went home one summer evening and he took the train and he met two completely different crowds on the train. Thank you for the lurkies, Billy. Always appreciate it. So my coworker was heading out, and on the way home, he took the train, and half the train was filled with metalheads with super long hair dressed in all black, and the other half were people in cowboy outfits and attire because they just came back from a country concert. So you had all the people from Lorna Shore and all the country concert people in the same train. It was fucking hilarious. You could tell which crowd went to which concert. But yeah, I do notice that whenever I go to a goth club for a concert or just like a rock or metal or whatever alternative concert, there is a very distinct like mob of people that are dressed just like I am. It'd be funny, the country was the real metal concert goers and the metal ones loved George Strait. I feel that country music is the only kind of music that I don't really fuck with. I don't know, it's just not my thing. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, JJ Supreme. You are now my sweet juice box. Can you not wake me up by pouring love potion on my face? But knife hand, how else am I supposed to keep you in my basement? It was really hard to not think about you in blush at work. That's the point. So you keep coming back to my basement and stay there forever. My drill sergeant in school years ago hated a song. It was so funny to hear it when the radio went on and nothing could be done about it. Yeah, you can. Turn the radio off. I'm in your basement? I thought this was a massage parlor. You see, vampires have powers over the human mind. I can hypnotize you, I can read your mind. But all of you are in my basement right now, ready for me to take a big sip out of you. I see an attempt beating on the floor. That's not mine, someone must have brought it. All I'm providing is internet, a PS5, and a TV. And of course you have AC. Sorry, I was tempted to sleep. Maybe if you fall asleep, I'll take a little bite out of you. No donuts? No. Humans don't need food that often, surely. You have a little window in the basement where sunshine comes through sometimes. That's enough, right? All you need is your local vampire queen, and you can be cozy in the basement. I eat like 7 times a day, that's crazy. I eat maybe twice a day. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Jeremiah. You're now my sweet juice box. I usually have a small snack for lunch, so I would have a little bit of fruit or a little bit of veggies for lunch with my protein shake, and then I'll have a big dinner and another small snack after I stream usually. This vampire said we have sunlight, like we plants getting photosynthesis. 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 If you get that reference, you get bonus points. But yeah, all you need is sunlight and internet, right? You don't need anything else in my basement. I come visit once in a while. Weird, I'm getting food from the sun, weird. Yeah. Surely all you need is sunlight. I think tonight I'm gonna make some spicy ramen for my snack. Thank you for the alert, Billy. I think the command only works if you start your chat with it. If you put the command in the middle of some text, I don't think it works. Nightbot is a little bit finicky with that. You know what we haven't done today? Let me do this. Let me do fish. Hell yeah, welcome to the Discord. If y'all want to chat after stream, that is where I'm the most active in our community Discord. And we do movie nights once in a while. Very cozy. Pichun, welcome in. How are you today? Only for good measures. I'm tired as fuck, unfortunately. Oh no. Get some sleep. Get some good resties. Would have loved to stay longer. Yeah, no worries. I hope you sleep well. I'm streaming tomorrow as well, so if you want to join tomorrow when you're not too tired. I'm good. How was your day? Really good. a little busy at work, and I also worked on some stream stuff. But overall, very fun day. Did a lot of jewelry shopping. I'm usually working all day, yeah, same. We just have a lot of stuff to do. Because at the moment we are understaffed at my job, and I'm basically doing 2 jobs. It's crazy. Do you like rocks? You mean shiny rocks? Hell yeah, I love shiny rocks. I have an obsidian little crystal point on my desk right now, just to absorb all the negative energies and promote good vibes. Tomorrow will be hard for EU times. Oh no! Yeah, I always stream very late for North America time, so it's like very, very late night for Europe. Unfortunate. The ones that have powers. Rocks have powers. Today I learned. What kind of powers do rocks have? Oh, Taku, you want some kisses? Come here, come here, come here. There you go, Taku. Korg is a rock and he's sentient, so I don't know. Who knows? But I like shiny rocks. Welcome back, Ninja. You're looking snazzy as usual. Thank you. We are vibing in the hot tub tonight with some nice cozy tingles. 10 p.m. isn't that bad for NA times? Yeah. But I end quite late, especially since I work in the morning and I got my 9 to 5. The dark arts of corporate America won't practice themselves, unfortunately. He sounds like a New Zealand man. Is there a difference between an Australian and a New Zealand accent? It's just that 4 a.m. is much worse. Maybe if you go to bed really early, you can wake up at 4 a.m. and start your day with some ASMR with me. I swear every time I come here you're getting more and more beautiful. Why, thank you. Your card reading streams are early sometimes. I always start at 10 p.m. EST. So I'm assuming that's 4 a.m. Europe time for quite a big chunk of Europe. Thank you for your daily sips, Angie. Always appreciate it. You caught Henry's shoe. What did Henry do in the lake to lose his shoe then? Oh really? Yeah. I hope you get a raise at jobs and become CEO. That'd be so cool. What would the company be called? Vampire Fangs Incorporated? I feel like I have memories at 2-3 a.m. I think it's 4 a.m. because one of my friends lives in Germany and she said that my stream is around 4 a.m. for her. And I'm not wrong. Oh, we changed to winter hours before America, remember now? Yeah. Saya's Basement Inc. Yeah, that could be a name option too. For 1 or 2 weeks it was 3 a.m. in EUS. Oh. Yeah, I really hate the time change. Now it's back to 4. Yeah, because I remember my German friend said that my stream is 4 a.m. Zenji, you are such a good boy. Such a good boy for me, Zenji. Always my good boy. You're such such a good boy for me, Zenji. My good boy. Such a good boy for me, Zenji. I love it when you're my good boy. Lays down and relaxes, yes, that's awesome. I love it when my fave VTubers say that. It is a very cozy reading. I talked to this girl and I think she cursed me because I can't quit thinking about her. She won't get out of my head at all. At first I didn't know who she was and now she won't get out of my head. Is this fine? Like, am I alright? I don't know. Maybe she hypnotized you for real. Now you gotta sacrifice your soul to her for all of eternity. I'm going to sleep when I get a good fishy, yeah. My weakness got me kicking my feet and everything. Let's go. Gojira, welcome back. How are you? Just in love, severely attached. If they're not obsessed, I don't want it. I think that's called attraction. Like I said, I just want to be a spoiled girly. And if my partner isn't obsessed with me, what's the point, right? I get attached when I talk to people I hate. I notice I talk to the person who I hate it. I notice I talk to the person a lot. I feel it's pretty normal to get attached to people. I feel it's weirder if you don't get attached to anyone. Like, genuinely, she won't get out of my head. It genuinely threw me off of something I was doing. Oh, sounds like you're in love. Good obsessed or short obsessed? Why not both? I am your local vampire queen after all. A vampire shrine doesn't sound too bad. I only see her once a week. I could never. If I'm with someone, I want to see them every single day. Shrine, not too much. But for you, I can consider it. For me, my love language is definitely quality time. If I like someone, I want to spend time with them and chat and get to know them. Like, see her, not talk to her, see her. Yeah, I want to see them every day. If you put a Tempur-Pedic down in this messy basement, you can bring your own. Why do I have to provide a Tempur-Pedic? I'm already providing internet. That is way more than enough. I know you're rich. Aren't all vampires rich? It'd be pretty sad if you're several hundred years old and you have $3 in your account, you know? Imagine having all the time in the world and still being broke. That sounds like a vampire's kill issue. I get billed for the internet. I know this one $60 bill's from AT&T. Now, we gotta split the internet costs, right? I'm only providing the connection, but all you juice boxes gotta help. It's like that time I couldn't get a meme out of my head and I was paying my friend to put me down. I know you're cheating on cheap internet? No way. I'm your local gamer girl, I gotta have good internet. Imagine not taking advantage of immortal compound interest. Yeah, exactly. For real though, why would you not live in a castle? Yeah. That dialogue, I keep hearing the numbers buzzing. No. We got the best internet. I would never cheap out on internet. I I would survive on dial-up. Finally a proper fish, yeah. A rainbow fishy. Very cute. Also trying to stretch that joke to be funny. Like, if you're 200 years old and not living in a castle, just pack it up, bro, for real. You could just leave 10 bucks in a high interest savings account and you would be perfectly fine to buy a castle after a few hundred years. Thank you for Delusive, new player, welcome back. Lurking because driving, be safe. No more typing in chat, focus on the road. What if some vampires love the trailer life? That is crazy. Every vampire I've met loves a fancy, luxurious lifestyle. Red lights? You gotta pay attention though. If only the fishes in this pond were as abundant as your beauty, I'd be drowning in gold. Give me the gold. I love gold. Maybe I'm secretly a dragon as well. All the ones I know are cheap and live in trailers. Well, we definitely do not hang out with the same vampires then. 'Cause all the ones I know are living their gothic horror vampire dreams in gorgeous ball gowns and castles. I think you are the reason why the gold rush ended soon. Well, it's my gold if I found it, right? Why would I give it back? I'd only trade my gold if you had something better to offer in return. Now I'm thinking about Dracula living in a lower middle class neighborhood and he's just friends with all the neighbors. Be like the crab from the Disney movie. It'd be a little too tedious to walk around with all that gold packed on me. And it's frying the shit out of me, I don't think the Prince of Darkness would like living in suburban America though. Or a vampire driving a Tesla. I'm so conflicted about Teslas because I feel electric vehicles are such a pain in the ass to charge. My coworker has one and he's told me so many scary stories about when he does longer drives to his mountain cabin. It's happened multiple times that he almost ran out of charge on the way back, and I'm like, bro, what if you're just stranded in the middle of fucking nowhere? You wanna eat your grandma? Cause like, didn't that crab eat his grandma? I don't remember. I just remember his shiny song. I like driving them for fun. Yeah, the cars, I'd say most of the Teslas look nice. The weird boxy looking one is absolutely hideous. I don't know who designed that, but they need their pen and tablet taken away from them. It's absolutely dreadful. And I was in my boss's Tesla a couple weeks ago, and his is really nice, the interior is cute. But again, I don't know how I feel about electric vehicles. Probably because he's half tire and half high, probably. That boxy Tesla is an abomination. Just stick a AA battery and boom, you're good to go. That's crazy. But yeah, the cars are mostly really pretty. But since I travel a lot, since my family lives a little bit all over the place in the States. Depending on who I go visit, it's a long ass road trip. So I need a dependable car, and I think an electric car is just not it for long road trips. You never know when is the next recharging station you'll see. So until there's better infrastructure for electric, I'm gonna stick to regular cars. Get a Lincoln Town car, they're designed for highways. I never tried a Lincoln. Honestly, I tend to stick to Japanese cars because they are so dependable and require minimal repairs. As long as you keep them maintained. Very, very nice cars. They're full-size sedans, 18 feet long and a V8. Oh no. I don't think that I'm a good enough driver for such a big car. I don't know much about cars, to be honest. So I just ask my friends who are more knowledgeable to give me input. 18.5 feet, that is so long. What the heck? I try not to drive when I don't have to. I'm very much a passenger princess. Oh, long cars are fun. What do you mean? Well, if someone would be my personal driver and drive a dark, spooky, gothic hearse for me, I wouldn't complain. That'd be very on brand. Boop. I just don't feel very confident with parking, especially parallel parking. And when I have to park in a parking lot, I try to pick a spot where there's no other cars, so I have a lot more room to maneuver. I'm just a passenger princess, guys. I'm not meant to drive myself around unless I really have to. I've done it kind of tricky but fun. I want you to be my passenger princess, now reign without the passenger. Well. Good luck. That's all I can say. Thank you so much for the follow, Scared of Women. You are now my sweet juice box. Are you afraid of me? I think a car good for you would be a tiny Honda Civic. Yeah, Honda Civics are just a good go-to. I feel that it's the standard car that you want to get if you don't want something high maintenance and just want a good, reliable car. Terrified, oh no. Guess what? You're stuck in my basement forever. Cars? What I get a warning for? Usually the mods write a little note, so if you have questions, you guys can write a ticket to the mods on Discord. Oh, BMWs, I fucking hate them. This is my personal bias opinion, but every BMW owner I've met IRL has been a complete fucking douche. Absolute assholes. You know what Ford means? Fucked on a real deal. I don't know. I have a Chevy and a Dodge. Ooh. But yeah, I really fucking hate BMWs. And no offense if any of y'all own a BMW, but from personal experience, all the BMW owners I've known are absolute jackasses. I have a story time, guys. So, a couple years ago, one of the guys in my friend groups, he wasn't really one of the main people that would hang out with our group. He would just be there once in a while. He got a girlfriend, right? And he would be an absolute asshole about her whenever she wasn't around. Like, he would completely take her for granted, and he would keep complaining about how he wished that like all these different women that weren't his girlfriend would pay attention to him. You know, generally asshole stuff. But since he's not really my friend, and he was just like friends with other people in the group, I was just like, okay, whatever. Turns out that he was actually cheating on her while they were together. And when I heard that, I was like, brother, what kind of like asshole attitude is that? So I decided to tell his girlfriend about it. And I had the name of the girl he was cheating with. So when I confirmed the name, his girlfriend knew right away what I was talking about. And he doubled down and he tried to say that I was making shit up to make him look bad. And I was like, hell no. You know you're an asshole. Your girlfriend knows you're an asshole. Your BMW knows you're an asshole. Anyways, no one really talks to him anymore after that. And yeah, that's how their relationship ended. And I still have not forgiven him for cheating and for trying to throw me under the bus for calling him out. But honestly, not a big loss, because he wasn't a nice person, to be honest, and I don't want that type of person in the friend group. Toxic, yeah, and ew, a cheater. Sorry to hear, for real. Lincoln Town cars and good cars reliable? I don't know anyone with a Lincoln, so I'd have to do some research on that. Fiat means fix it always to me. Isn't that a European brand? I haven't really heard of a lot of people owning Fiats. I'm having to completely rebuild my Chevy from the ground up. That sounds like a fun project. Thank you for your service, for real. Best thing to do is research, yeah. I'm not getting a new car anytime soon, because I'm basically sharing a car with my dad right now. Since he's retired, he doesn't need it as much, and I have it most days since I have to go to the office for work most days. Get you a Lambo. I don't know if I would like the Lambo. It feels stressful to drive. Aren't all sports cars really low to the ground? It will be. It's a nice 2013 Camaro ZL1. I don't know much about cars, but that sounds fancy. Last episode of Dispatch just dropped and goes so hard. I just finished it. Pete? Oh, hell yeah, Phoebe. Glad you enjoyed it. A Lambo Urus is a SUV. That's too big. I think that my favorite kind of car is like a medium-sized car. Something not too small, but not too bulky either. Welcome in, Spoony. How are you today? I drive my dad's Cadillac. It has a LT1 Corvette engine, fun engine. Ooh, nice. I honestly don't know much about cars, and since I'm sharing my dad's car. He's the one taking care of the maintenance and the repairs and all that. I'm a sporty car person. I like the aesthetic of sporty cars, but I don't know if I would be comfortable driving one. I've got 2 muscle cars, that's wild. My mom has an SUV for her work, and my dad and I were sharing a car. So the car stays at my place most of the week, and then on Friday after I'm done using the car for work, I drop it by my parents' place so my dad can use it for the weekend. Your heartburn kicked in? Oh no. I hope you feel better soon, Billy. As soon as I finished it, I had to say hello. I feel like whenever I'm on here, I feel human like before. I feel like an object in space floating. The vibes are nice here, like a warm fireplace. Hell yeah. We love the cozy vibes here. My dad's car is a Lincoln. I drive it mostly, but my stepmom wrecked her car, so I'm sharing his Cadillac with him when he doesn't have doctor's appointments, yeah. Basically the same with me and my dad. If he has a doctor's appointment, I pass the car over to him. But most days I have the car since I go to work and he's retired. And that sound immediately melted my brain for some reason. Hell yeah. It's really cozy to do as well. I find it so funny. We had this conversation last stream, how when I do triggers, I don't get the same amount of tingles as when I'm listening to someone else do triggers. It's like you can't tickle yourself. We have some cherry bomb mufflers. I kept hinting at making his Lincoln sound like a muscle car. Oh no, I don't like loud cars. Let me stretch. I'm a very calm and private person, so for me, I don't like the sound of loud cars, and I don't like it when I'm in an environment that's too noisy. The only exception is concerts. I love concerts. Oh no, I'm making an electric car into a wannabe muscle. Both of my cars are loud. Oh no. It sounds cool when it revs up. Nah, I don't like it. You have me intrigued. I'm just a soft girly. I like calm, quiet spaces. Honestly, the only time where I don't mind if things are a little loud is when music is involved. So concerts, theater, ballet, opera, the cinema, and karaoke. Stuff like that, I don't mind it when it's too loud. Right now it's got stock mufflers and resonators. I'm a quiet person. It depends. I feel in general I'm more calm, but when I'm very close with someone, I do get more talkative. And when I'm close friends with someone, I really like having deep talks with them and just chatting about everything. And my favorite thing is really getting to know people's likes and dislikes, their dreams, their hopes for the future. I like quiet when I'm trying to relax, and I like loud when I'm like really energetic. I feel like you would be a growler in a metal band. I feel that growling and screaming is so rough on my voice. Thank you for your daily sip, Condorsito. Welcome back. Hi, hi. I've been practicing screaming and growling, but I can never seem to get it quite right. It feels like my voice is getting a little too strained, and I'm also letting too much air out at the same time when I try to scream. I love just flooring my car because the engine sounds so nice to me. Oh no, I'm the opposite. That's one of the sounds that absolutely drives me nuts. I just say to my lump of lard, what? I mean, say to myself, was that autocorrect? That's such a weird autocorrect. I basically just have a handful of close friends, but the people I'm close to, I'm very comfortable with, and I feel like we can talk about anything. I did that to make comedy. My car isn't loud when I don't rev it high, but when it gets to higher RPMs, it gets pretty loud. Oh, I like quiet cars, so I can sleep while I'm a passenger princess. My friends are my cat and my dad. That's valid though. I love my cats and my dad. They're fantastic. Luxury cars are quiet. Yeah, they are. Yeah, someone like you wouldn't be able to sleep in my cars. I like napping in the car and being a soft passenger princess and being in charge of the music and the snacks. I'm the best passenger princess. I can even check the GPS for you. I got you. The car drive is pretty quiet. Yes, I love that. I love my dad's car because it's super, super quiet and smooth when it drives. You're bringing sandwiches and drinks in a cooler, only stopping for restroom breaks. I love sandwiches and drinks. Oh, Voidheart, a certain scourge plagues thy heart. Furthermore, you fall into a spiral of gloom. Yet you speak the truth, and from time to time you can be sweet and tart. Other times you can fall in doom. Oh, Voidheart, how often you can oscillate like a grandfather clock. Truly 2 sides of corn, a grandiose schism you are. I'm a major car guy, so I love to hear the sound of the car's engine. No, I don't know anything about cars. I just know if I find it aesthetically pleasing or not. And I pick cars based on if they're reliable and if they're gas efficient and if they're safe, of course. I went to a trade school for cars. Oh, that sounds so interesting. The car drive isn't. Oh no. My taste in cars is probably a really sleek matte black Audi or Mercedes with all black leather interior. 23 miles per gallon on the highway if you don't rev it. I don't know how much gas my my car consumes, but it's really good. miles per gallon in city, 30 miles per gallon highway. So I'm guessing 23 is kind of middle of the pack. Inline 6? What does that mean? Needs improvement in proper formatting, even though it did follow ABAB format. Yeah. Words in each stanza rhyme. It's hard to tell without proper formatting, yeah. Inline is the name of the type of engine? Oh. Why are we talking about impreg? That's wild. Welcome. See, Ibiza, thank you so much for the follow. You are now my sweet juice box. Impreg? Nani? Inline refers to the pistons being inline inside the engine. Oh, I see. I kinda know what an engine looks like. Bean, your preggers, congrats. You're gonna have a mini bean. I agree, we need more pregnant men. It'd be kind of funny to see men pregnant. Maybe then they would see how shitty it is to have periods and be pregnant. I guess. Bonjour, hello. I just find the memes about Mpreg really funny. They're all over Twitter. Think of it like, oh, that's an inline? I'm not sure I see that picture. They have the 3 electrodes, these electrodes that simulate labor? Yeah, I've seen them. The period pain simulators. I'm kind of curious. To see if it's actually accurate for the period pain with the simulator. Because if I get one and I do that as a stream challenge, I feel that'd be pretty funny. And then I could have all my guy friends try it and see if I really have a high pain tolerance. Every circle is a piston. Oh. There's a lot of impreg on the gay side of Twitter. I imagine there is. They make W16 and V4 and V16 and V10 racing engines. Oh. I don't know anything about racing. Some of my friends are big racing fans though. And they would like get tickets at big racing events and tell me all about it. One of my friends is really into it, and her dad and siblings always try and get tickets to racing events. Your streams are always so very comfy. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here, Conocito. There's loud diff types. Ooh. Boxer engines and inline straights. I think I might have been wrong. Modern racing engines are hybrids now, but I can be wrong. I honestly don't know how cars work at all. I just noticed due to lack of clothes, dudes, nice abs, bro. You're at the gym sometimes. Look at them abs. Totally shredded, yes. I want to get back to being this shredded IRL too. I need to lose probably 5 to 7 more pounds for my abs to start showing more. I got flaps, fat looking ass. It's okay, you can add some Sharpie lines on them, and then you'll definitely have well-defined abs. A little bit of Sharpie and makeup will do wonders. Engines basically work by having an explosion happen inside the combustion chamber, which drives the crankshaft, leading to the drive shaft into the tires. I've seen an engine diagram where it was like sliced and you can see the combustion. It was really cool. Make it a smiley face, yeah. Tummy, bruh. I'm a tummy enjoyer, trust me, bro. Maybe I should do a Tummy Tuesday post next week. Wow, car engines. That's wild. Ibiza, are you sure that's how they work? It's hard to explain without pics. Engine go boom boom, my car go move move, exactly. That's all I need to know, I don't need the details. It's ASA Tummy Tuesday, yeah, I'm thinking about it. If I have time. Would y'all be interested in Tummy Tuesday? Small streak, yeah, thank you for the 3 days. Always appreciated, Yonacito. Is a Linkin Park song. I don't listen to much of Linkin Parks. I listen to a little bit because 2 of my friends really like the band. I like guys are bigger like bears, you know, but I also like fit guys, twinks, otters. I see. Sorry, just like explaining stuff, how stuff works, no worries. All the bodies are nice. I feel it's nice when people are actually passionate about things and want to talk about their hobbies and their likes. To me, a person is only boring when they aren't passionate about anything, when nothing inspires them or drives them, and there's nothing that they are interested in or want to work towards, you know? Sounds like the Transformer movies at the end of the first one. Say I'm really passionate about sleep. I do lots of it. Me too. I love napping. Yeah, that sometimes I go overboard on the explaining. It's my favorite hobby, me too. I listen to AC/DC, nice. That's also one of the popular bands that's like not really on my playlist, to be honest. I've been listening to a lot of Sleep Token and Poppy lately. Did you guys hear the new Poppy song that came out today? It's so good. Sometimes I order drinks in my room and sleep for 15 hours. That's crazy. Usually I sleep, I'd say 8 hours a day. And then on the days I sleep in 12 hours. I'm passionate about things. I usually keep them to myself due to embarrassment. Like I really like poetry. Yeah, I like writing as well. Poppy, yes. She is such an amazing singer. A lot of singing, a lot of screaming. 15 hours, it's very unhealthy, but yeah. Sometimes you just need a long sleep. You gotta be cozy and relax, you know? I do a lot of segmented sleep, to be honest. I'll do 2 REM cycles. So 1 REM cycle, wake up, go to work, and then after work, do another REM cycle. Sniff us, tell us we stink, okay. ago. In all seriousness, if I ever do in-person meet and greets, y'all better shower with soap and water and put on deodorant before doing the meet and greet. I will scream. Reminds me of that pair sniffing the screen. Bruh, that's my aura. No. Love that trigger. Yeah. The sniffers are very cozy. Alright, I put a lot of deodorant on me, good. I do make sure I'm always clean, can't leave without it, perfect. I would like to do meet and greets, but it all depends on like how much vacation time I have with my work, and if I can figure out the travel arrangements, and I want to make sure that it's safe. Because you know, after that Emiru bullshit, I don't really want to do TwitchCon until they have confirmed with tangible actions that they fix all their issues. So I wouldn't go unless it was with a group of friends, to make sure that I always have people looking out for me. Use the Paula perfume, nice. FurCon. I was thinking more VTuber conventions, like Offkai. Offkai is the one that I'm most interested in. And then TwitchCon would have been on the list, but with all their security issues, probably not. Speaking of sniffer, sometimes I would go out in my backyard. Oh no. When you took your dogs, they low-key sniff. My god, they knew. Mom, welcome in. So steamy in here, yes. I've seen some clips of the robots and VTubers. I didn't know what to say. I might or might not be a furry. Oh my. Yeah, I would be mostly going to VTuber conventions and maybe anime conventions. But yeah, that is just a plan for now, because like I said, I would need to get vacation time approved with my work first, and for the next year my vacation is already mostly booked. I got a really nice family vacation planned with my parents. Lena, 38% of your blood is all mine. I hope you won't miss it, because I'm not giving it back. Just screens of the VTuber avatars, yeah. A lot of anime cons have that. Definitely would love to sign up for one of those. My persona definitely isn't a llama boy that needs a vampire lady to keep him warm or anything. That would definitely be weird. Well, if you trade me your soul and all of your blood, that could be arranged. Ayo, this is a health emergency at that point? No. 68% is perfectly fine. You're still chatting and walking and talking. You don't need all that blood. You can give it to me. Your local vampire queen definitely needs more blood. And yeah, it should be 69. Are you gonna offer me the rest of your blood and your soul for my collection? But I'm cold-blooded. I need the blood to stay warm. I just need a warm host. I suppose just your soul will do. Installment plans, maybe? You better not be late on your blood payments then. Ender, welcome back. Have arrived and brought glitter bombs? If you throw glitter bombs in the basement, you're gonna have to clean them up. I'm not responsible for that. If I lose that blood, I'll be super cold. Then I suppose you'll just have to gift me your eternal soul. You would owe me $69 every time you get my blood? No. I have a trade deal for you. You give me all your blood and your soul, and you'll get my occasional cuddles. How does that sound? What if I say no and instead I brush your hair, paint your nails, and make dinner? But I want that, and I want your soul and your blood. I'm a greedy vampire, you know. I want it all of you. Best I can give you is $50. That's crazy. That's like 2 sushi dinners. Cause you say, as long as I'm interested even in winter when it's the coldest. Yeah, if you give me food and do my nails and brush my hair and offer me your soul, that could be arranged. Throw in head pats and you got a deal. Okay, I can add in the occasional head pat. What kind of dinner would you make me? I love Asian food. I could honestly eat Asian food for my entire life and skip out on Western food and not be sad about it. I can see some of the newborns haven't hatched yet. What newborns? Things are hatching? Welcome back in there. I offer my failed children eggs. But I don't want eggs. I want sushi and oysters and caviar and filet mignon and bread Israel. Lock in the shop with a genuine historical item. It would cost $158,000. Best I can do is $50. That's crazy. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Mail Boss. You are now my sweet juice box. I really like this trigger. It feels like I'm gently cuddling your ears. Realization: Minecraft zombies eat humans. Birds under the sun. Vampire drinks human blood. Birds under the sun. Demons eats humans. Birds under the sun. They all have similar specs, just a little bit. But I don't really burn under the sun anymore because I'm such an old vampire. I'm over 700 years old, so I'm good with sunscreen and a parasol. Now I want the snackies for the stores closed. No, that's so sad. Sorry it took long to type. Good skimming skills, by the way. Yeah, I'm a professional. You can make Mexican food? Hell yeah. I want tacos al pastor, and I also like ceviche de pescado, and what else? I like salsas with chips and guacamole. Thank you for your daily sip, baby. Kyrie. Oh my god, I'm so. That was a brain fart moment. Thank you for your daily sip, Kyrie. Always appreciate it. How unfortunate it would be if I wandered off into the forest and suddenly start laying eggs. That'd be wild. Chorizo sounds so good. I love tacos as well. And being one myself, I can make it for realsy. Yes, please. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Rip from the Crypt. You're now my sweet juice box. I want some boudin. No, I don't like boudin. Anything that is like similar to blood sort sausage or organ meat, I don't like. I'm very picky with meat cuts. Kyrie, only 2%? That's such a small sip. Welcome in, Crypt. How are you tonight? Guess I taste bad today? Kyrie, you smell like minty watermelon today. Hey, when did you take more? When you were distracted chatting, I took another bite. I'm about to leave here for a bit, gonna drive home. Drive home safe, Ender. Hey, it's average. 97% trained. Scared of women. Is that why you're scared of me? Because I took most of your blood. Welcome back, new player. Glad you're done driving. 26%, not too bad, Miguel. Is that what you stuck in my neck, a bendy straw? Yes. I have 3% left. That's all you need. You only need a little bit of blood. But to be fair, you can gift me the last 3%, right? You don't need it. Oops. Them dang cheap plastic straws. It's a purple bendy straw, and the bend is in the shape of a heart. You're welcome. It's a cute accessory. You take that much, I'll look like a raisin. Don't worry, I'm sure you're going to be a very cute raisin. And besides, don't you humans make more blood? You don't need all your blood at once, do you? I know what brand it was from Walmart. I know you cheap out. Excuse me, I shop at Target. I only occasionally go to Walmart for the Chick-fil-A sweet and spicy sriracha sauce. I really like going to Target low-key because I like going in the home decor section and the makeup section, and also shopping for cute pajamas at Target. Question is, in what way will she drain you? I don't know. I'll surprise you. Target, yes, that's Target. Yummy. I haven't gone to Target in years. No way, I love Target. Target is my favorite. A lot of my pajamas come from Target. I'm definitely gonna drop by Target when I'm visiting family, because it's gonna be around Thanksgiving and Black Friday, and see what cool shit they have. I wasn't looking what? I stuck a bendy straw in you and drained you of 97% of your blood. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're being all bougie, yes. That's what vampires are. I know what you are. Say it. Say it out loud. Target is expensive? Depends for what. What am I? I don't know. What are you? What makes you so scared of women? I only bite occasionally. Being all bougie, eat that ramen noodle. I'm making spicy ramen after. And I'm gonna enjoy it so much. You like older women like Saya, you're a hag hunter, huh? All of you are hag maxing, it's canon. I am 754, so all of you are hag hunters and trying to hag max. Only on occasion, yeah. Thanks for reminding me I got a turkey gobbler from Arby's. Ooh, yummy. Honestly, I've never really gone the Thanksgiving special menu items off of any fast food chain. I might try some this time around. We'll see what mood I'm in. I really do like turkey a lot though. At my local grocery store, I have a deli section where they have fresh turkey croissant sandwiches, and they're so yummy. I love how buttery soft croissants are. It takes so much skill to make a nice, flaky, buttery croissant, and so much patience. The amount of times that you have to roll out the dough to get all the layers of butter. Are you a French vampire or Spanish vampire? I'm confused. I am a Vietnamese vampire. Thank you so much for the follow sections. You're now my sweet juice box. I'm a multilingual Vietnamese vampire. I'm more confused now. Good. I'm so dark and mysterious. Thank you so much for your daily sip, gamer. Welcome back. How are you tonight? My favorite little TikTok is that ginger cat that is dressed in a mini beret and a scarf, and the cat just says "Croissant" over and over again as his little paw is being swept over a croissant. My god, it's so cute. The croissant meme with a cat is my favorite of all time. That confirms you're in goth. Knew it, yeah. I thought that was pretty obvious from my choice of VTuber model and my clothes that I've been showing on Twitter as well. Thank you for the head patties, Ghostwalker. I have many titles for Nyantar, Gilthar, the one who bites Godpire. I should come up with a stupidly long title like Daenerys has. Nah, he wasn't obvious, totally not. Guys, I have a secret I have to tell you. It's kind of a really top secret tidbit of information, and I don't know if I should even be sharing this with you guys, but I really need to get this off my chest, you know? So, for the past several hundred years, I have been goth. Thank you for the lurkies, Gamer. Thank you, thank you. You like to shop at Target and work? No, I don't like to work. Is it that you're gay? Just a little bit. Just a little gay. No way, yeah. Are you guys so shocked? That's like my biggest secret. Oh my god. Don't tell anyone though. It's kind of embarrassing that I have to say that I'm gone. It's our little secret. A smidgen even, yeah. I'm so shocked I charge my phone, yeah. I love my bicycles, yeah. Bicycles are fun. Oh, I have a terrible story about bicycles. So, as a kid, I was a very, very stubborn child, and I was determined to learn how to ride my big kid bike without the training wheels. And my dad was so patient with me while I was trying to learn. He kept holding on to like the seat and one of the handlebars and gently pushing me forward and trying to get me to pedal on my own. My god, that man has a patient of a saint, because I was an angry, crying little gremlin. I was so stubborn. I really wanted to learn how to ride my own bike by myself. And then I finally got it, and I was angry, crying then too. But anyways, I used to ride my bike a lot as a kid and throughout elementary school and middle school, but then in high school I just stopped riding my bike. I was too cool to play outside, and I was an indoor girly at that point. And then the last time I rode my bike for a long time was middle school, right? At some point, my cousin and I decided to go to an anime convention together, and she invited me over to her house to do some cosplay making and some wig styling and all that, right? And she lives really close to me. It's a 5-minute car ride. But at the time, I think her parents were working, so we had to get to my house by bicycle. And at that point, it's been like so many years since I rode my bike. It was a hard time adapting, guys. And the bicycle that I borrowed was her brother's, and he's taller than me, so my feet didn't quite reach the pedals, guys. I managed to crash the bike into a parked car. That was not a fun time. But somehow, with a lot of struggling and swearing, we managed to ride our bikes to my house and grab the cosplay stuff that I forgot, and then bike back to her house in one piece. So we're pens, yes. That old song, I like to ride my bicycle, like to ride my bike. Never heard of it. Same, I had a girly bike seat, got made fun of, and I had like 6 bike reflectors, or 3 bike reflectors on the back, I don't know. My very first bike had like, the body was hot metallic pink, and it had pink and white streamers on the handlebars. I was obsessed. I don't know why my dad put that many reflectors. He wanted to make sure you were really, really, really safe. But yeah, that first bike of mine didn't last too long because kids grow really fast. I swapped to a larger bike within the year. And then all the other bikes I had were pretty standard, boring bikes. I only was allowed to go around the trailer park. I was allowed to go around the neighborhood. I was allowed to go around the neighborhood and around the local park with the other kids. But I wasn't allowed to leave the neighborhood, and I wasn't allowed to go alone. I was always supposed to be with a friend, or with a friend and with my parents or with my friend's parents. I got flashbanged while you were yapping. I was scrolling on Twitter like how I normally do, and holy moly, one of your posts is quite say-so. You mean unsay-so? I don't think any of my posts are particularly say-so. I got some spice on Twitter. Say-so? I can be say-so. I can be so say-so for you. We can talk about puppies and kins and rainbows and marshmallows and be so say-so in chat, guys. My spawn point coordinates, that's crazy. And I'm meeting with other people my age because they were fighting, acting like a judge. Oh. I've never really had to do that. I refuse to go to the Twitter until we hit December. You're missing out. What if next week I do Tummy Tuesday? What kind of spices you sell? Are they organic? They are homegrown, organic, and all that good stuff. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Badge Uzumaki. You're now my sweet juice box. Made them all shake hands and they fought, I think, barely. Oh, that's nice. Don't tempt me any further. Just do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Check Twitter. You're one of the most say-so yet unsay-so people I know. It's part of being a goth girly, you know? Gotta have a balance of dark and light, sweet and spicy. I've stayed strong so far. How about no? Just check out Twitter. Girl, hydrate, please. Let me do a little sippy sip. Be a cat now? Why? Why would you want me to be a cat? It's cute. Confirm furry? No. I'm just a vampire sometimes. Use your hypnosis powers? Yeah, that could work. You guys will visit my Twitter, right? Meow. There you go. Let me link Twitter. Cause it's cute, yeah. Billy. I say I can leave the basement. No, don't leave the basement. You don't need to go to the store. You have everything you could possibly need in the basement. I'm here to correct the cutest Nyanthar, yeah? I want more meows. No. 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 Lord, she got me, yeah. It's the vampire hypnosis. You're welcome. Isn't November a wonderful month? I'm really excited for December though, because it'll be my birthday event, my birthday month, and then we'll be able to hopefully hit a lot of our goals. I've seen some of the posts, yeah. You better drop a like, a repost, a follow, all that good shit. I really like this trigger. It feels like a deep ear cleaning with all the bristles getting into all the nooks and crannies of your ear, tickling you all the way to your brain. Oh no, that's unfortunate, Billy. Stay out of trouble. Yeah, let's keep trauma dumping out of chat. We are here to chill and vibe and have me give you the deepest ear massage you've ever had. I've got a nook and tickle that's crazy. The clouds were nice today. Not gonna do this here, I don't wanna go to bed. Good. Remember to read the rules, guys. Oh, there's no rules. You have to scroll down in my about section. No, Core, welcome back. How are you? First time chat, I see. Good to have you here. Hi. Thank you for your daily sip, Core. I reviewed them to refresh memory, yes. That's some good shit. This specifically does make me tingle a little bit, even though I'm the one doing it. It's really satisfying. I like it here, I'll respect it. Thank you. Very appreciated. So for the movie watch along that I was gonna host for that Dracula movie, I might move it to the week after, or maybe try a different time, because I'm waiting on a few apartments to give me a time for some apartment visits on the weekend. Is it Dracula Untold? I don't think that's what it's called. It's the Dracula movie that came out in July. And not the Bram Stoker's one either. That one's really old. It's the newest one in July 2025 that released. And the director was Luc Besson or something. It was some French dude. Did you see the Nosferatu deleted scene where he says you must bounce on a crazy style? That is wild. Imagine if that was an extra scene. Movie ruined. Was it Renfield? No, I already watched Renfield in the airplane on the way to Japan. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Vindictus. You're now my sweet juice box. Renfield was not bad. It was a fun watch, but I much prefer the dark gothic undertones that you see in Nosferatu and other similar movies. You've been to Japan? Yes. I've been there 3-4 times. I lost count. I think I need to bounce on a crazy style because Nosferatu told me to. If Nosferatu told you to offer him all your blood, would you? What are you staring at, Gray? What could you possibly be staring at? I'm so hyped for a Japan trip. Put me in your luggage. I want to go to Japan again. I can turn into a bat and I can be tucked into your carry-on. Yes. Nah, not for him. Always follow what Nosferatu says. Bet. Okay, I'm ready for Japan. How jet-lagged were you out to Japan trip? Not too bad. I think I was mostly tired because I got pretty unlucky and caught whatever my parents had during the trip. I think my parents caught a really bad cold, maybe COVID, in the airplane, because 1 week into our Japan trip, both my mom and dad were coughing non-stop, and they took a couple of days off just to rest, and it was just me exploring on my own while they rested. I thought I was in the clear because during our 2-week vacation I was perfectly healthy, but then the moment I got back home I started getting symptoms as well, and I had a really bad cough for like 2-3 weeks, and I'm honestly not sure if it was a really bad cold or COVID because the cough was lingering for a long ass time. Oh no, yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a shitty time to get sick, but at least I got sick when I was home and not while I was on vacation. I get very nervous on planes. Oh, not me. I tend to just watch movies and take naps and chill out. Maybe, what if Saya was Nosferatu? What an idiotic idea to entertain unless she uses her hypnosis to make me believe she is Nosferatu or something. I'm not crusty like Nosferatu. I'm very well maintained, thank you. That's unfortunate for real. I had COVID when we had power outages during the whole state. A few years ago it wasn't fun. Oh, that sucks. I got sick during my vacations and it's miserable, yeah. Being sick during vacation is the worst because you can't even enjoy relaxing. Crusty, yeah. Have you seen Nosferatu? He is a crusty motherfucker. Clearly, he has spent too much time in the coffin and not enough time taking care of himself. was a vampire when others weren't, and he hasn't had lotion. That is true. He does look very unmoisturized. He reminds me of Art the Clown from Terrifier. No, I find Art the Clown is way scarier. I hate clowns, by the way. They're so creepy. I could never watch it or Nosferatu because of the clowns. I love vampire movies, zombies, serial killers, slashers, mysteries, thrillers, psychological thrillers, all that. But I hate clowns, I hate ghosts, I hate demons. Too spooky for me. Which was it? 2016 Lux or Nosferatu? Was there a vampire movie in 2016 that I don't remember? I don't remember seeing one. Is it 2016 Scare or Nosferatu, which is Scare? I don't know. For me, vampire movies aren't that scary. I think he's kind of charming in his own way. No way. I would not get close to him. Not even with a 100-foot pole. Too creepy, man. I get scared when it reveals the deadlights. Oh, hell no. I just feel that for horror movies, anything gothic just hits a spot for me. Bonus points if there's Victorian fashion or anything that is fancier, like big ball gowns, beautiful veils and headpieces, long nightgowns, and beautiful long hair. Elizabeth's hair in Frankenstein is to die for. It's absolutely gorgeous. He's an energy being that's outside our universe. The clown is like an avatar in our universe. Ooh. Bonus points just for good fashion, of course. That is very important for the gothic horror aesthetic. You can't have a vampire be badly dressed now, can you? We always have to have a gorgeous wardrobe and be perfectly accessorized. Take souls of his victims and use their fear for eternity to feed. That is actually so scary. Okay, I'm never watching Terrifier. That is too spooky for me. Oh, he's gonna have the perfect fit, yeah? If you can tell from my Twitter posts. Not Terrifier. Oh, that's a different movie? I thought that was the movie we were talking about. It's a clown. Oh, It. Okay, it's a clown from It. I see. Blair Witch Project? No, that's in the realm of like supernatural that creeps me out, so I haven't watched it. Alright guys, it is time to end for the night. Here are my socials. If y'all want to chat, join the Discord and Twitter for spicy pics. And we are going to raid out. I'm also doing more ASMR streaming tomorrow at 10 p.m. EST, so please join me for that. And let's pick someone to raid out to. Let's raid out to Yuchi. So please let them know that Seiya is sending you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 p.m. EST. I love you, my sweet juice boxes. Mwah. Mwah.